Allison at the door. We're doing a show at the Delancey. This is the second annual Acoustic Barbecue. Where we take the first floor and the rooftop of the first floor.
Oh, that's so nice.
We set up little lamps and a little cocktail kit. And starts at 6, goes to whenever it's done. But this year, for my birthday, for the Acoustic Barbecue, this Sunday, Deeply Delicious, Strange Magic of the Dead Exes, Phil Gamage and Don Fiorino, Puma Pearl and Friends, Snake Monster, Felony Bebop Club, Validation, Spanking Charlene, Coaching Commandos, The Threads, The Glorious Revolution, The Minor Cuts, Kevin Gay Band, Guillotine Riot, Danny's Devil's Blues, Dialogue from a Silent Film, The Love Pirates, Wailing Storms, New York Junk, and Nipsey.
So how long does each of these people play for? Like 5 minutes?
15 minutes.
Okay.
Stripped down. Basically, one person in each band must play something acoustic.
Oh, so not everyone has to?
Not everybody has to. At least one. I don't care if the drummer plays percussion, guitar plays acoustic, bass player plays upright, whatever.
Does harmonica count?
Harmonica's going to count for full damage, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See? Wow. So what?
Good lineup.
Yeah. So any horns?
Danny Ray will be there.
All right, so that counts for that, right?
Yeah, Danny Ray will be there.
There you go.
Absolutely.
So are you going to be like partying like a rock star?
It's my birthday party.
Yeah.
Damn right. It already started. I had the Minor Cuts on the road last weekend, so we started this birthday days ago.
So did you ever play in a band?
I sang a long, very long time ago.
And what was the band's name?
The band was called, oh my God, the hell was the name of the band? The Vertical Union.
Ah, you remember, Kip. Good for you, the Vertical Union. And what did you sang in the band?
Yes, the first song I ever sang live was Inside Looking Out by Grand Funk.
Wow, do you remember the first verse?
I am not singing.
Do you remember the chorus?
This is partially why I ended up becoming a manager and a promoter. I'm not singing.
But it's the ReW show.
You're right.
Where anything can happen.
That's
So
it.
wait,
That one won't.
that's okay. So then when did you start working at CB's?
I worked at CB's. I brought my first band into CB's in the late 70s. A band from Cleveland, Ohio called The Adults. Started hanging out there. I moved to Phoenix, Arizona after high school. And
From Erie?
No, from here.
Oh, from
Yeah. I was back in New York, and then I went out to Arizona. I went to high school in Erie, but I'm from New York. I went to high school in Erie because my parents kicked me out. And
So why'd you go to Erie? To different grandparents?
Grandparents, yeah, grandparents up there. And they thought, I loved the arts, I loved acting, I loved a lot of
Can
stuff.
you say why you got kicked out? Were you just
Yeah, because I figured out how to get from Flushing to Washington Square Park, and I started coming home with beer on my breath at 13 years old from Mill's Tavern, and all red-eyed. And
so you were acting like a normal juvenile
exactly.
delinquent teenager.
And my parents thought kicking me out would do me good.
You can take the boy out of New York, but you can't take the New York out of the boy.
That's right.
All right. So then you went to Phoenix?
I went to Phoenix, and I was general manager of chain of record stores, and I started, I traveled back and forth, of course, and I was, like, hanging out, in CDs. It was fairly new, and, good God, in 1974, I heard the Ramones, and went, something's happening here, and I was already in love with the Dolls, already knew Syl and Johnny and them, and took what I was learning here in New York and became the first punk rock promoter in Phoenix and one of the first in LA.
Wow. And then you came back.
Then I came back.
And never left.
No. I came back for 3 months for a visit, and I'm East Coast boy. Don't give me the Northeast, man. I can't do the rest of this country. And, I love traveling.
Yeah.
But
it's fun to come home.
I gotta come home. I'm gonna hurt people out there.
So when you were there at CB's in the beginning, for those of you that don't know about the legendary bathroom at CB's.
Yeah, it's funny if you go to the Museum of Art. The Met. They have that punk thing right now.
Yeah.
They have a replication of the CB's bathroom. It's so funny. It's like they
Is it clean dirt? Is it like clean?
It's so silly, but it's funny. I remember those bathrooms in CB's.
I walked into a lot of drugs.
When the gallery came, though, you would go next door to use the
Oh,
bathroom.
yeah. Oh, that's right. The one downstairs that we all hid from everybody at the lounge. That was the one all the employees used. We
in the
tried
back?
never, yep.
There were those two bathrooms downstairs there. One had it like on stairs, right? Like you had to step up, and then one all the way
There's
around.
a one way around
Yeah, I
the
remember
back,
that
and we
one.
tried to never tell anybody
I knew
that
about
existed.
that.
So,
Wow. But the bathrooms, did you ever see them?
I've used them a few times.
Yeah. I mean, how could you not?
You have
right?
to.
Yeah,
Even though you're scared. There was no, if you
if you're really
there.
smart, you walked out back into the alley, and that's where you went.
Well, we don't have the same options. It's
True.
a little bit easier for the bathroom.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but a bad bathroom.
Rockers know how to do that. Rock chicks, they'll drop drawer, just bam. They'll go where they gotta go.
It's true.
They're the real deal too.
It's true. But they got really famous from those bathrooms.
You know what? They I gotta tell you, there's been, the New York Post said let it go, and a lot of people have said let it go.
What the
the
I bet
bar
they took
itself.
the bathroom.
The bar itself. Let me tell you something. It's probably the biggest loss to music and to New York was the loss of CBGB's. It was the last large, real stage with real lights and a real sound
And I have to tell you
that
something.
allowed everybody to jump on stage.
I know, and I have to tell you something. Hilly was the nicest man to me. I mean, I don't know how he was to other people, but I was one of the people that he liked. And he was so nice to me. I loved Hilly. He was, and Louise.
Yep.
You gotta love Louise. She's still at it, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's the movie coming out.
She's a big shot on the festival this year.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm working on a couple of things with Louise.
Doing what?
I'm getting her dates.
Nice. Because the CB's second year festival.
Yep, it's in October.
And the movie's coming out.
Yep.
And it's going to be...
Do you know when that is? Cause
October as well, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so that's probably why
Yeah. CB's is going to have a huge explosion in October.
Yep.
It's a
I
lot.
just hope they never open another one because
I heard that they shipped all the pieces to Vegas or something. That they
never happened?
They wanted to.
Initially, when things were going to hell, I was out in Vegas with Hilly a few times. He was looking at locations. He was also looking at locations up in the Times Square area. And as we know, everything that's ever gone from downtown to Times Square has failed miserably.
Right.
But Hilly loved Vegas, and I was always a huge proponent of the idea of Hilly moving to Vegas and opening. It becomes a fun parody of itself in Vegas. And let's look at how old those of us that were there early on. I mean, we go to Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never been. My luggage once went to Vegas, and I never made it. But Hilly told me, though, that the club for him never really made money. But when the T-shirts took off, that was where he never expected that to happen. He said to me, my T-shirt was even on that show, The O.C. I know. He was like, I can't believe it. Like,
the merch
the T-shirts is every mall, everywhere.
Yep.
I know. So that was where he could finally rest. It's like
Come on,
CB.
Autos,
I love
right?
Autos.
Fix the mics in them.
Yeah, I know. So your birthday is at midnight. Do you know what time you were born?
I have no idea.
So you're a Leo?
I'm sure my mother's screaming now and has been screaming ever since.
Aww. Well, I hope you have a very happy birthday, Kip.
I will. It's basically starting out with you.
Yes, do you have a new skeleton you want to share? Because
of course,
we're going to give you some blue raspberries.
I can't chew that stuff because, I have too many years of drugs, sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
That's why we have real raspberries for people like you.
Yeah, I've given a lot of skeletons. All right, this is one this came so easy. I was just up in Erie, Pennsylvania, which is where the grandparents' house was and where I went to high school. And there's been things up there in storage for many, many years. My dad was up there going through things. And, when I was 12 years old, I was already totally obsessed with rock and roll. And it was disturbing to my family. So they decided I should start doing something else, and they chose skiing, snow skiing. Okay? All right, I'll try, I'll snow ski. They bought me really nice stuff and all this crap. Well, My father was just going through some things in storage, and he said, just a couple days ago, said, whatever happened to those skis of yours?
Uh-oh.
When I was 13 years old, Eric Clapton was playing in Buffalo, New York, and I told my parents I wanted to go, and they went, absolutely not. You're not going to Buffalo, New York for a concert. And I said, please? And they went, no, no, no. I had no money, wasn't sure what to do. Had a friend of mine, who even back then, would give you money for, a return, and you had to give him, something. So I gave him my skis. He gave me the cash. I went to Buffalo, New York. I saw Eric Clapton. I got in trouble because I got home way too friggin' late.
How far is Buffalo from Erie?
An hour and a half.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Wow, just shuffling off to Buffalo.
But I went to Buffalo, saw Eric Clapton, and never did get those damn skis back.
Wow. I was almost thinking you skied there, but wow.
Well, no, I didn't. I was like 13.
Right. Wow, so it's so close, Buffalo.
To Erie.
No wonder I've never...
Now, the cool part of high school was I had Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo all in less than 2 hours. So through that time, I was already starting to work with bands. I was going to all these shows.
Oh, and you were with the grandparents, so...
Yeah, oh yeah.
So,
I got murdered. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I painted my bedroom black and, painted glow in the dark, or what do you call it, neon, what was that stuff, the red light?
Black light.
Black light? Yeah, black light. No, that's right. Oh yeah, no, that was Amsterdam. Forget it, whole other story. Painted stuff on the walls.
That's what he wanted.
Burned incense to cover.
So what do you want for your birthday, Kip?
There we go, it's raspberry.
So Friday night is at Grand Victory.
No,
and
Saturday night. Saturday night is a Grand Vic.
Sunday is at Delancey.
Sunday, 5 o'clock until we're done. Delancey, 20 some odd bands.
Wow, that is a night to remember.
Those are good.
They're very good. Yeah. Well, we love you, Kip, and we'll see you soon. I know we always see you soon.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
I'm
so
back with
careful.
I'm back with Too Tall in September.
Yeah. So please just walk a straight line walking out of
I
there.
will not get hurt. No, this will be the second show in a row that I can't get hurt.
All right.
After being here. Yeah.
We're not going to even go on that. But I love you. Happy birthday. Mwah.
Thank you.
So I can't even hit you so many times because you won't let me know. But.
Oh, die me that many times. Jeez.
One for good luck.
There you go. That
A
works,
pinch
that
to grow an inch. There you go. We
Thank
got
you.
one more. We'll be right back.
Yeah.